welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Cincinnati Reds.
Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Brady Singer. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, and that one fouled off.
First pitch, 640.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Juan Soto. Another solid power season. That clips the corner. On the ground, could be two. Flips it. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, number 21. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one misses, and that is ball one. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Spencer Steer.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Mlb Marte at the plate and takes high there. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Great deception with the changeup there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike two. One out, base is empty. In the air out to center. McNeil flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ellie De La Cruz in now, takes ball one off the plate. Feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So two down. In now for the Reds, Miguel Andujar. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Two out, space is empty. Just missed. Foul ball there. Line to left. Nimmo hauls it in to end the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Mark Vientos. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Singer back to work. Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the air, center field. Friedel hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Just missed. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's inside. Next pitch misses inside, and a full count now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Nice job at driving
the
that pitch
fielder.
the other way on a line.
Yeah.
You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. That's a strike. Marte at second with 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for
inning.
the Reds,
And now it's Austin
the left
Hayes.
fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that's outside. Now one out to right. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Spencer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw, not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Ball. 1 strike.
throw to first. Steer dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Two outs. Fouled off down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Reds go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And another ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Luis.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz squeezes it, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late. Going 2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on 3. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel moving under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Popped up. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Brian Hayes. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McNeil has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Matt McLean digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. McLean measures 5 feet 8 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit.
now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Grounded out his first time.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. McLean leads off first with one away. On the ground, right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That one rips. That's back there. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and this game is tied. It's 3-3. Now the right fielder, Mlb Marte. Fastball for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Fought off foul. That one not close. And the count is 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Alonso makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now
Had pretty
batting,
good timing
the
on it. Just
shortstop,
got underneath it a
Ellie
little bit and popped it up.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Pitch
Ball,
misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's
One
got a
ball,
great
one
feel
strike.
for his breaking ball today.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here at Great American
Leading off for the
Ballpark,
Mets,
John
the
Sciambi
left
with Chris
fielder, number
Singleton,
9,
and set to
Brandon
lead off the 4th,
Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. And that ball is gone. His 23rd of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff.
No,
not
that's
so
a
good
ball.
if you're out there on the mound.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Yep.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next
Ball.
one misses. 3-1.
3 balls,
It looks like
1
the weather
strike.
could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The center fielder, number
And now
1,
here's Jeff
Jeff
McNeil. He's 0 for 1.
McNeil.
That's the
McNeil
check. Did
checks
he
his
swing?
swing. Appeal down to third. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And there's a ball. One
One
out,
ball,
base
2
is
strikes.
empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one
2-2.
way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
catcher,
Francisco
Francisco
Alvarez up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one fouled off.
way outside.
And the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ball 2.
And a slider misses down and away. Pitch in the
Ball
dirt.
3.
Counts full, 3-2.
Full count.
That one lifted to left. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. 4-3 New York. Back here in Cincinnati, here's Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that's
1-0.
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And
2-1.
fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. And that one is inside.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a ball line to center. McNeil balls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 3, Austin.
And now here is
Hayes.
Austin Hayes. Flied to right his first time. A little bit high. Ball 1. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing
No
a
strike.
young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The Reds down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
This one in the air. Alonso should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming
The
in,
first
but
baseman,
so
number
hard
7,
to get on top of as a hitter.
Spencer Steer,
Steer.
the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and it's 1-0.
One
It
ball,
really feels
no
like we
strike.
might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Out towards left center. McNeil makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
with the
getting
bat,
started.
the second
Now it's the
baseman,
second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Singer back to work. And that one
No.
just misses. A ball
1-0.
and no strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. Marte on the move towards the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it's fouled away. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel sizing this one up, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch
outside.
just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Green up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter warming up as well. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The other way. And foul ball. That one ripped. But foul. 2 down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. There's the strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Clay Holmes, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Herget getting loose as well. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna hustling after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one down.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that one sliced foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Matt McClain. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and he breaks his bat. Toss to Alonso, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Reds,
pen comes the right-hander,
number
Hunter
21.
Green. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Green.
And now it's the polar bear,
Leading off
Pete
the
Alonso.
Mets, the
0
first
for
baseman,
2 in this one.
Alonso.
Swinging a foul straight back. Green, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. just not able to square it up.
And the polar bear strikes out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Soft contact in the air. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Here's Starling Marte. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air, right field. Marte. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clay Holmes.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Clay Holmes. Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Wander Suero up and throwing. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Mlb Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. A little bit lower.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Wow, nice play from his knees. The throw. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. And delivers outside. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Miguel Andujar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This to third, Vientos. Zips it to first, 2 away.
Here we go, tie game. That's situational hitting right there. Good job of putting the ball in play.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, no hits, an error, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He is singled and he is flied to left. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Tied at 4. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering down in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied at 4.
Now pitching for
So they bring on the veteran, Wander Suero. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Suero.
Leading off, Austin Hayes.
For the Reds, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer, 1 for 2. On the ground, right side, Acuna fires over to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ke'Bryan Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The third baseman, number 13.
Runner first with 2 away. Ke'Bryan Hayes will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one hammered left field. That's back. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. This game's all tied at 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Now
Nick Martinez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Back to the top of the order, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter getting cranked up as well. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's outside. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And there's a strike. That clips the zone. The ball's 2 strikes.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hayes has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back
New
now,
York.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
65.
8th. Gregory Soto. This southpaw's been
Soto.
really good against left-handed hitters. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter.
Number 2,
Gavin Lux.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Way out front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Friedel stands in now, looks at that one inside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Kevin Herget, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Outside low, and the count is 2-0. And a base hit right there. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Will Benson. Now it's the right fielder, Mlb Marte. Bunting, and he pops it up. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing, no appeal.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Off-balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So now here's the Reds' cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple, still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Martinez back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Right side. Marte. Hauls it in for the out. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. In there at the knees, that's strike one. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. And that drops in for a strike. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Brady Singer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his squad, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
One out, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. His 34th of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about it.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, number 21. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lined into right. Marte puts it away for the out. One down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
So digging in, Mlb Marte. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And ball one to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strike.
That's off the mark, and now 2-0. That's down and in. Inside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
That
gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one inside. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Oh, wow, what a stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Top of the second, here's Brandon Nimmo. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Just missed. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just misses. And now it's 3-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Starling Marte up to hit. There's a strike. Singer checks the runner.
Este.
Runner at first with no outs here. This one high in the air to left center. Hayes ranging after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jeff McNeil stands in. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. There's a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Two on, one out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Up the middle. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now it's going to be Austin Hayes.
Hayes.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
To the right side, Acuna. Over to first. Out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
To the right side, Alonso. Throws to first in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch misses. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Reds down in order, and it remains 1-0. On to the third inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. On a bounce right side, On to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Went down on strikes his first time through. Soto, a powerful designated hitter, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That misses. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one to first. Steer takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball one there.
1 ball, no strikes. That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. In the air, out towards right center. Marte under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball one and a pitch inside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, TJ Friedel.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. Line drive. Cookie extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got it double.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Digging in, Mlb Marte walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Friedel on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mark Vientos. Singer back to work. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one drifts inside. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So a man at first. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws to first. That's an out. Awesome play there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one at the knees for a strike. That just misses. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fastball right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Mets strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom four, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The other way, Alonso. There for the out. Runner scores from third. In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
1-2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hard hit left side. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. Marte going after it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That to right, Marte. And it's caught for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Go ahead run on base. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Hard liner. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just off the inside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Green up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and here's the
for
catcher,
the Reds,
Tyler
the
Stevenson.
catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And that's outside. 1-0. And fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Brian Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that skips into dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
The Reds trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 9.
And stepping in is the speedy Matt McLean. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. One, 2.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Marte nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching for the
New
Reds.
pitcher now, Hunter Green.
Number 21.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
The left fielder,
And stepping
9,
in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That one at triple digits.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down looking. And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Marte goes 6'1", 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-1.
Hard, shoot.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. McLean makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Drops in for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Wander Suero up and loosening in the pen. Soto also throwing. And that's in the dirt. Inside corner for a strike. 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's to third. Now a jump throw. And they get the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Mlb Marte.
Next to hit, Mlb Marte. He is struck out and he is walked. That one hit to right. Marte sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Miguel Andujar. And delivers outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Flares it into the outfield. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now pitching for
Wander Suero on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He's been a great free agent sign.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. In there for strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 2 on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. On Duhar, headed for the plate. And he boots it. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. Now the second run is in. It's 4-2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. That's in there. Strike 1. Hot shot to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Green back to work. That's a little bit low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one ripped. Marquez makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one missing inside. The Mets trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Brent Suter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 4-4. You can sense it here in Cincinnati. These Reds fans are devastated.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Juan Soto now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now Pete Alonso.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Right through there for a strike.
One.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. High in the air, out to right. Marte in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 9.
And now, Matt
Second
McClain.
baseman, Matt McClain.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Acuna makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl will hit next. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Going, gone. And they take the lead. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Wander Suero gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Kevin Hergen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down. Mlb Marte getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the seventh. To third. Toss to Alonso. Two away now.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie.
Two outs, base is empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo brings it in, and that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Nick Martinez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one.
Vientos.
Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow also getting ready. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it across the first. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Friedel on his way over. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 6 and the Mets 4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio.